Behind me is Carnival Venezia, and this might just be Carnival's strangest ship. Like, this ship wasn't even supposed to be here. It was originally meant for European waters, it was built for Costa Cruise Line, and it somehow ended up here. But now it's rebranded and repainted, and one of Carnival's newest cruise ships they added to their fleet. I'm doing a 4-day Bermuda cruise from the beautiful port of New York City here on board the Carnival Venezia, just to see what it's really like. And I can already tell, it's not your average cruise ship. From the decor, the Italian style, everything on this ship is different. But is that a good thing? So I'm gonna find out if this cruise ship feels like a Carnival cruise or just some Italian floating hotel in the middle of the Atlantic. Let's go find out. All right, day one on Carnival Venezia started off smooth. We got through the terminal, checked in, and from the time we stepped in to the moment we boarded, it was about an hour and 10 minutes. Not bad at all. Are you ready?
No.
Why?
I'm overstimulated.
Are you ready?
I'm a little nervous. It's my first cruise.
Guys, give some love to Juliana in the comments. She's going on her very, very first cruise. It's gonna be amazing.
I'm so excited.
Brandon, you ready for the cruise?
Yes.
And the party literally started before we even got on the ship. People were dancing in the gangway, screaming, hyping each other up like it was already sailaway party. I've never seen this much energy during boarding in my life. Party just started! You guys, we're not even boarding the ship yet and the party already started. And we are officially on board the Carnival Venezia. Let's go. You guys, this is the main atrium. Look how nice this is. Dana, first impression.
I love it.
She loves it. I headed straight to check out my room, and yeah, Carnival's cabins are tight, but it's clean, decent storage, and the usual layout. It was honestly pretty fancy, and it gets the job done. You guys, this room is beautiful. Then, of course, first stop, Guy's Burger Joint, because if you're on a Carnival cruise and not going there immediately, what are you even doing? All right, so everybody likes to say online that Carnival's food is a hit or miss. So we're about to put the reviews to the test. That is really good. This is actually one of the best burgers I've ever had, and I'm not even exaggerating. That cheeseburger was delicious. I'm not even exaggerating. That burger might have been one of the best I've ever had. After that, I tried to walk it off and somehow ended up in this random outdoor gym. On a cruise calories do not count, but oh, Jesus. You gotta pick your whole body up with this thing. I don't even know what some of these machines were, but I gave it my best shot. Probably looked ridiculous. Then I hit up the arcade, play some cornhole. All right, April, let's see if you can make the first shot in.
Probably not. It's so windy.
Yeah, blame it on the wind. Juliana, you think you can make it on the first try?
Yeah, definitely.
Let's see this. We were all trash. Don't even ask. I walked by the water park and then checked out the adults only area, which honestly surprised me. So we're currently in the adults only Serenity area, and let me tell you, this place is beautiful. It was gorgeous. Loungers, hot tubs, and even private cabanas out on deck. But right when I was starting to settle in, the muster drill sirens went off. It was super easy though. Just showed up, scanned our card, and boom, done in under 5 minutes. Then it was time to sail away from New York City. And just like that, we are officially departing the beautiful port of New York City. I cruised out of some of the most beautiful places, but New York City never gets old. The skyline, the Statue of Liberty, and sailing under the Verrazano Bridge, where it legit feels like you're about to hit it. That's always a crazy moment. Just like that, we have officially left New York City, and there's no going back now. Got my first drink of the cruise, followed by some late afternoon pizza, which always hits. Then I changed and headed to dinner. We have officially left New York City, just got out of the shower, and I'm on my way to dinner number 1, and let's see how good this dinner is. The main dining room was honestly stunning, and the food actually not bad at all, especially compared to the last time I sailed on this ship. But halfway through dinner, I dipped out because when the sunset looks that good, you don't miss it. I mean, this was perfect. And yeah, the sun is already setting. Day 1 is coming to an end. After the sunset, I hit the comedy show, which was hilarious. Then I went to get some midnight food from the buffet, but it was kind of wiped out, like barely anything was left. I ended up going live on TikTok till like 2 a.m. because truthfully, I was bored. The nightlife wasn't really giving, but it's only day 1, so we'll see if it picks up. While I was live though, security came up and asked for a cruise card. Oh. My room key? Oh. Uh-oh. Here.
They're doing a curfew for the minors.
Oh, curfew? Yeah, thank God I'm not a minor. I guess Carnival's really enforcing their new 1 a.m. curfew rule for guests under 18. I'm over 18, so I was fine, but they were definitely checking. It is officially day number 2 here on board the Carnival Venezia, and we survived one night. Last night was so much fun. The clocks went ahead an hour. My phone says it's 8 a.m. The app says it's 10 a.m. I'm all over the place. I went to bed around 3 in the morning because I was doing like TikTok live all last night, so I woke up super late. But enjoy the sunrise that we have. Today we have an action-filled day, rope course, water slides, mini golf, all the activities today. But before anything, I'm gonna get fueled up at the buffet. First up, the buffet. And this is kind of where my perspective started to change. The line was insane. Inside felt like complete chaos. People were legit pushing and shoving each other like it was the Hunger Games. I dipped out and went to the Mexican spot instead, grabbed a burrito to keep it peaceful. All right, you guys, I'm not gonna lie, that breakfast burrito did hit the spot. And yeah, now it's time to do all these activities. You guys, look how big of a basketball court this is. The weather was honestly perfect. Sun was out, people were vibing, they had a few mini parties happening on the Lido deck. I grabbed a drink and I head up the water slides. And then, boom, out of nowhere, a random storm rolled in. So I just finished the water slides. They were so much fun. And this is really like the truth on how fast weather can change on a cruise ship. But don't worry, I bet you in about 10 minutes, we will be back in sunny skies. And I mean, yeah, before you knew it, we were back in clear skies. As I walked around the ship more and more, it really started to hit me. This ship is crowded, like everywhere. The lines, the pool deck, even just walking through indoor spaces, it always feels packed. And look, maybe it's because this sailing was nearly fully booked, or it's just the peak of summer, but whatever the reason, the crowding definitely started to affect the vibe for me. I went back to my go-to comfort spot, Guy's Burger, of course. These are the best burgers ever. Then grabbed another drink and found this hidden gem spot at the very front of the ship. Nobody ever goes here, and it kind of became my favorite place on board. All right, you guys, I am just in my balcony room now, just trying to decompress. It's been a few hours. I did the water slides. I didn't get a chance to do the rope course. For some reason, it's been closed. I'm not really sure why. I just thought I'd come on and give you guys a little bit of an update. Honestly, I have to say, I am somebody who admires cruising. I love to constantly cruise. But I will have to say, I don't think this ship is for me. And I know you're probably wondering, what? You're only on day 2. How can you decide that? And yeah, I mean, you're right. It is only day 2. Things could change. We have 2 more days. But at the moment, I am not a fan of this ship in any aspect. Don't get me wrong. The food is decent. The activities are decent. But it's just like the crowds on board. This ship is way too tiny to have as many people as it has on board. Like everywhere you go, the pool, the bar, the buffet, lines, crowds, like out the door. And the atmosphere, I will be honest with you, it's a little rowdy. But we have 2 more days on board. Let's see what happens. It was time for dinner. The food was all right, but that lava cake, I absolutely destroyed it. Closed out the night by checking out the club, which was fine, nothing too crazy, then called it a night. That's day 2, and while the weather was nice, the vibes, not so much. I woke up early to watch us pull into Bermuda, and since we were still a good distance out, I figured I'd grab some breakfast at the buffet. Let's just say, not the best decision. The food, mid at best. The weather wasn't very promising either, cloudy skies and a little rain, but Bermuda still looks stunning as we pulled up alongside the pier. All right, I'm currently getting off the ship to go to Bermuda, and I have to say, it is like 100 degrees in the ship. Inside the ship, it's been super hot. I feel like I'm even more hot because I have to take the stairs everywhere I go because the elevators take like an hour. Now, I did get off the ship, and honestly, the best part of my day was being off of the ship. The heat on board was unbearable, and the elevators were so backed up, I had to keep taking the stairs just to get around. Just like that, we are officially in one of my all-time favorite places, Bermuda. Let's go. All right, made it off the ship. Are you guys ready to explore Bermuda? I don't know what's happening on the ship, but I'm glad I'm not on board. It is hot out here today, but I think it's hotter on the ship than it is out here. We're gonna go to Horseshoe Bay Beach. Super excited, let's go. We hopped on a 30-minute shuttle to my favorite beach on this island, Horseshoe Bay. If you've never been here, it's literally jaw-dropping. Soft pink sand, giant rocks, and that clear crystal blue water. Absolute paradise. This has been one of the coolest experiences ever. Bermuda is... Wait, what's the word? Jaw-dropping. You guys, this is seriously one of the nicest beaches I have ever been to. I felt just so happy to be off of that ship, which is weird for me because usually I'm the type that wants to get back on board as fast as possible at every port. But this time, I genuinely did not want to go back. Unfortunately, since it just was such a short stop, only 8 to 4, we had to head back to the ship way sooner than I would have liked. What a fun-filled day. We're currently heading back to the Carnival Venezia. Wow, I am tired. That beach was stunning. Absolutely, like straight up out of a movie type of thing. I grabbed a guy's burger and watched as we set sail from Bermuda. But once again, the ship felt so hot. Like the only place that didn't feel like a sauna was our stateroom. So I did what anyone would do. I took a nap. And then it happened. My room and the entire hallway suddenly started smelling like cigarettes and weed. Like strong. So strong that security literally came into our room to make sure it wasn't us.
You gotta take a...
At that point, I lost all interest in dinner. I didn't want the dining room food again, and the buffet, it was only worse. Today in Bermuda was a ton of fun. The ship itself is a little bit disappointing, but I think Bermuda definitely made up a lot for this trip. I don't know if I'm gonna go to dinner tonight or not. I'm really tired. We'll just see what the night has in store for us. So I skipped dinner entirely, watched a little Deal or No Deal, and then headed up to the Lido deck for the big deck party. After that, I just called it a night. Good morning. It is officially day number 4. It is the last day of the cruise, and today's an at-sea day, and we have so much fun planned today. I'm going to be doing the water slides again, the rope course, all that good stuff. I mean, today is really going to be a good day. The UV is 10, so we're going to get a little bit burnt probably, but that doesn't matter. Look how nice this view is. I woke up on the last full day of the cruise, and honestly, I was so over the food on board that I skipped breakfast entirely. I just waited until Guy's Burger joint opened again. To kill some time, I hit up the ropes course, which was actually really fun, I can't lie, until these super strong winds came out of nowhere, and they had to shut the whole thing down. Right after that, Guy's Burger finally opened, and yeah, at this point, that was one of the only consistent meals I was still enjoying. I didn't film much today because, truthfully, there just wasn't much going on. The ship felt kinda dead. But I did stumble across this random buffet setup down on deck 5, and no joke, I wish I found this place earlier in the cruise because the food there was actually decent. But of course, they only had it open twice the entire cruise and just for a couple hours. Classic. Later, I hit up the water slides one last time, chilled in the Serenity area, and even caught some super competitive volleyball games. That part was fun. And let me tell you, if there's one thing Carnival did deliver on, it was the sunset. It went out with a bang. Absolutely gorgeous. I went to dinner again that night, but I'll be honest, it was still not good. But then, out of nowhere, they announced showtime over the dining room loudspeaker, and all the crew members broke into this full-on dance routine. It was actually really neat and brought some positive energy into the room. Since the cruise is coming to an end, I decided to ask some of the people I was traveling with what they thought. What do you think about this cruise so far?
I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 10, and a 3 is being generous. That it is 120 degrees. Sometimes it's actually colder outside than it is inside. The food! I've been eating grilled chicken that basically tastes like something you get out of the freezer. The crowds, the pools. The pools are probably about, I'll be generous, 4 feet big, and there's only 2. And then there's like 6 hot tubs. Your freaking place is like 120. I don't want to go in a 120 degree hot tub. I need to cool up.
You guys heard that from her, not me.
It's just very hot here, and I feel like every day when I'm like eating the same thing, but it's just really bad. The buffet, the breakfast buffet, vomit. The only thing I will say that's good is the iced coffee, but food-wise, I may lose 10 pounds.
The food's horrible. You gotta walk all the stairs, and it's like you're eating a laxative every time you eat the food.
I'm rooming with 3 other girls, and you know how it is when girls get ready. There's only 2 outlets. That's it. We all need to curl our hair, straighten it, get ready. We don't have time for this.
Not only is the food bad, but the elevators. I have to take the stairs in every single destination I have to go. This is why I'm so sweaty, because it's 100 degrees in here. I'm gonna be skinny by the end of this cruise.
So yeah, you get a good idea. After that, it didn't seem like there was much nightlife happening. It was the last night of the cruise after all, and it felt like the ship has just kind of slowed down. So I went back to my cabin to relax and ended up knocking out. All right, guys, I just woke up and I keep hearing like a buzzing sound, and I'm like wondering like, where is this noise coming from? Bzz, bzz. And there's literally bugs, like 10 of them. I don't even know where the other ones went, flying all over the room. Like, I don't know what this is, but it does not look appealing. From that point on, I just stayed awake. We passed under the Verrazano Bridge, and by sunrise, we were sailing back into New York City. And man, that view, the skyline, the calm water, it was absolutely breathtaking. We docked alongside the pier, and just like that, we were finally back home. So after 5 days on board Carnival Venezia, I gotta be honest, this ship just wasn't for me. It constantly felt overcrowded, like there are way too many people on this ship for its size. Every space felt packed, from the buffet to the pool to even just walking around. And please, don't even get me started on the temperature. It felt like 100 degrees all around this ship. It felt like there was just no hope left for the AC. And the overall vibe on board, it just didn't hit the way other Carnival ships hit for me in the past. It really didn't even feel like a Carnival ship either. So it's safe to say, I don't recommend this cruise. And I mean, I would not do it again, as I just wouldn't waste my time coming back on board again. With that being said, if you sailed on Venezia or plan to sail on Venezia, let me know your experience. This is just my experience. I know everybody has different experiences, so let me know yours. If you want to see more long form content like this, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next cruise. It's gonna be an epic one. We're gonna be the first people on Star of the Seas. Shh. All right, this video is not quite over just yet because I just want to be real with you guys on a few things. I've been on a lot of cruises, as you guys could probably imagine, and this has probably been one of the worst cruise experiences I've had in a while. And it wasn't really the ship itself, don't get me wrong, this ship was beautiful. It was really just the vibe on board. There were moments where I genuinely did not feel welcome on this ship. I had people calling me names, I was being shoved around at the buffet like it was some kind of free-for-all or the Hunger Games, and I genuinely did not feel comfortable. I'm not really gonna get into the specifics of it because I don't want anyone to take it the wrong way, but when you're being insulted and people are being aggressive for no reason, it's not okay no matter who it's coming from. I wasn't really sure if I wanted to talk about this or add it to the video, but I do think it's important because when you spend time and money on a vacation, you deserve to feel respected and safe. I'm not saying this is everyone's experience on Carnival Venezia, but this was mine because I can assure you that a lot of people on board this ship were having the time of their life. In all transparency, I do love Carnival and I will most likely sail with them again sometime in the future. I think some of their ships are insane. I recently sailed on board their Carnival celebration and it was mind-blowing. So I think this was just a really bad taste of Carnival Cruise Line overall, and I don't really want to scare anybody away from them. I'm just telling you guys my experience.